Oh look Terry, we are back in the town hall vault again. Mrs. Torbay is having a conversation with her evil niece, Pretty Coffee. Do we know what has happened to Dwayne?
The trouble is, Joan, people at the town hall truly underestimate us locals. Dwayne has never been told the whereabouts of Tracey Ireland's secret headquarters, in case he reveals it to the council under duress.
That's all well and good Terry, but we don't know what lengths the council will go to. They might be torturing him on the rack, as we speak. They may believe he is refusing to tell them where they will find Tracey. They are so desperate to end Tracey's heartfelt campaign, to deliver justice to the poverty-stricken of Torbay. Now, let's be quiet, and watch the television.
How lovely to see you, Aunt Victoria. Pray, what brings you to Lady Margaret's vault beneath Torquay Town Hall? Maybe you want to spend some quality time in private, with our resting members. I am making sure not to utter the words, Boris Johnson, in case they feel the need to rise this evening, and head in the direction of Downing Street to help sort out the mess up there.
Maybe the opportunity of a party at Downing Street might do them some good, especially if the ministers are to boil and consume the head of Dominic Cummings this night.
There are no such parties planned, but many feel it is time to resurrect Lady Thatcher from her resting place. Her wisdom is greatly needed. We need to know how we can cover up all the indiscretions of Boris and those in his company.
Fear not, my child, we do not need to disturb our resting lady. For when critics come our way, we tell them that we are getting on with the job. It is still in our reach to ensure we have Tory dominion and rule forever, across all of our 4 nations. Remember to boldly inform our critics that these allegations are with Cressida Dick. We can rely on her. Repeat, time and time again, that we cannot say anything on the matter. Like a wise conservative, throw into the mix some positive-looking statistics about the vaccines. Whilst in full flow, don't forget, there are some poor who respond well to a bit of racist, nationalistic, homophobic and anti-Muslim rhetoric. It worked to a favour during Brexit.
Such wisdom, from an old woman, Aunt Victoria.
No one knows just how old, my dear, and we still have eternity ahead of us. Frankly, I am not here for the purpose of mere pleasantries. I want to know if you managed to seduce that common boy, Dwayne Harper. Has he told you where Tracey Ireland might be found?
When I looked into his eyes, he still told me that he doesn't know how I will find Tracey Ireland. He says that the local plebs keep such information hidden from him, in case we tempt him with free scratch cards and an ability to gamble without boundaries. I discovered that he is another human being, afflicted with addictions, just like most of them living in the town centre. And before you ask the question, Aunt Victoria, I have had him taken to the dungeons. He is an inquisitive, nauseating little geek. Even if the people living on Melville Hill have withheld Tracey Ireland's whereabouts from him, mark my words, he will have gone digging around to get the answer for himself. He will tell me, Aunt Victoria. He just needs more time in total darkness, with rats gnawing at his feet, and being sent mad with the sound of dripping water, and thoughts of a spell on the rack.
I'm not sure that will bother him. He is a tenant of my most beloved daughter, Cordelia Palm Bay of Palmlets. Some of her properties make the town hall dungeons appear like rooms in Buckingham Palace.
Well, Mrs. Bay is bang on the money with that remark, Joan. However, I don't want to bother you, but Carter's will soon close. We can't spend all evening watching the television set. You need to get something for Pussy's tea tomorrow, and I fancy something salty for a snack later.
I'm sorry, Skater, but I haven't got any money to give you. I'm but a mere old-age pensioner.
You ought to get yourself down to the food bank. But to be honest, if you are choosing to spend all your benefits money on drugs that are being sold on these streets, and from some of Cordelia Palm Bay's flats and bedsits she rents out to dealers, You can't honestly expect to be given handouts.
Skater, you know I worry about you, my dear, but I want to get home, to watch a program on That's Torbay television. Ward Councillor, Mrs. Precious Love is telling us what she intends to do to help people like you.
I am speaking to you from my luxury, cream leather sofa chair, looking south from the ivory tower, high above Torquay. Isn't Torbay such a wonderful place? I feel so positive. I fill myself with positive thoughts all day long, but I also care for the poor and troubled souls who live in the town centre. Believe me, I really do. Friends, I am deeply offended when people like that dreadful woman, Tracey Ireland from the foothills of Melville Hill, in Torquay town centre, puts out videos on social media, accusing me of being more interested in wearing the expensive gold chains of office than doing anything to help people. I ensure I stay positive when I receive a call from someone in the town centre who tells me their bedsit window is falling onto the street below. I tell them to forget the cold coming in, and warm themselves with my positive words. I have asked one of our council staff to tell us about all the wonderful things that they are doing to bring hope to the people of Torquay town centre. I need him to help me win the election next year.